Hello YouTube viewers, welcome back again to the another exciting episode of our series on data warehouse and data mining. In this episode, we are going to explore how data warehouse and data mining techniques revolutionize the way business operate and make decisions. Welcome back. My name is Deepak Bhatta, an assistant professor from the Department of CSIT at Kailali Multiple Campus, Dangadi, Kailali. So don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with my latest video. So get dive into the world of data warehousing and data mining. So as you can see, this is the questions that was asked in the CSIT exam of data warehousing and data mining subject. So we are going to solve this problem in a simpler way. Please stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. So the question is difference between classification and prediction. You are given paired data where X is the number of years of work experience of employee and Y is the corresponding salary. Predict the salary of employee with work experience of 12 years using linear regression. So here the data is shown. So in the X column you have shown years experience and in the Y column you have shown the salaries in thousand. So here there are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So there are generally 10 rows and there are 2 columns X and Y. So let's get start to define classification and prediction and we will differentiate both of them. So this is the first part of our question. So in the exam you need to write like the classification definition is classification means assigning items to predefined categories or classes. Prediction means estimating a continuous value or future outcomes. Classification output type is in discrete levels or categories. Prediction output type is continuous value or numerical outcomes. Classification use techniques like decision tree, logistic regression, support vector machine, SVM, neural networks. Prediction uses techniques like linear regression or EMA model. This is the model for predicting the future from the past data. Or EMA model is widely used for the prediction. So neural network is used for the prediction the data from the past data. Classification use evaluation metrics like accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, confusion matrix. These are the evaluation metrics. In the prediction, the evaluation metrics like mean square error, mean absolute error, R square, root mean square error are evaluated as a evaluation metrics. Classification has categorical or ordinal data type and prediction has numerical or time series data type. Classification is used to categorize items into specific groups. Prediction is used to estimate a value based on a historical data. Classification requires data labels data with known categories. Prediction requires historical data with known outcomes. So example of classification is email spam detection, image recognition, and prediction of example of prediction is stock price forecasting, weather prediction and house price prediction. So in the exam you need to write at least 5 or 6 points. So now let's move on to the second part, that is tail part of the given question. So here they have asked you are given paired data where X is the number of years of work experience of employee and Y is the corresponding salary. Predict the salary of employee with work experience of 12 years using linear regression. So first of all we need to find that what is regression, right? So I will explain that what is regression. So basically linear regression is linear regression. I will show the definition of linear regression. So linear regression is a statistical model. It is the statistical model that is used to predict the value of unknown data using other related data value. So this is the definition of linear regression. Linear regression is the statistical model that is used to predict the value of unknown data using other related data. So basically, linear regression is used to study the relationship between dependent variable and independent variable. So before moving on the numerical part, I will explain what is regression and what is the formula for the solving the linear regression. So stay tuned. So it is used to study the relationship between a dependent variable and independent variable. So we have two variables, one is dependent and another is independent. So let us discuss what is dependent and what is independent variable. So first, dependent variable, simply it is the output variable, right? Simply it is output variable. So its value depends on change in the independent variable, right? So if you want to explain it in easy way, so it is the value that depends on change in the independent variable. So now explain what is independent variable, right? Independent variable. So simply it is the input, right? It is the input variable. So let's take the example of linear regression. So you have the y-axis and you have the x-axis. In the x-axis you have the independent variable, right? So independent variable are those variable that are the input variable. So independent variables is the cause, and you can say that dependent variable is the effect. So you can say that this is the cause. So simply, so this is the cause. You can say that independent variables are cause, and this is the effect. This is the effect, right? Cause and the effect. So now in the x-axis you have independent variables, right? Independent variables. And in the y-axis you have dependent variable, right? So dependent variables means like salary. So let's take the example that salary. and independent variable, let's say experience. So we may have the dotted line, that x-axis and y-axis. This is like the scatter graph, and we have some line over here. So we may have the line, straight line. So this line is known as a line of regression. So this is the line of regression. This is simple linear regression. There may have the multiple linear regression as well. So the basic thing is that linear regression is generally finding a linear relationship between two sets of data and use the relationship to the define linear equation in the form of y equals to mx plus c. So y equals to mx plus c, right? So this is the formula for our linear regression. So this is the line. We can say that this is the best fit line as well. So best fit line. So you can write it as y equals to ax plus b. You can write this formula as well, y equals to ax plus b. I will explain what is y and what is a and what is b and what is x. So generally this is the equation, y equals to ax plus b, right? Let's take we m. So m and a are the same things, that is the slope, right? So we have the equations that y equals to ax plus b. So here y represents the predicted y variable, here a means, or you can say m, this is the slope, and b means intercept, right? Intercept. So some of the people write that y equals to mx plus b. You can write this way as well, or you can write y equals to beta naught plus beta 1 x. So some people write this as well. So you need to find that the intercept and slope. So there are two formula, that is slope and for the intercept. This b is the y-intercept. This is the point at which the line intersect the y-axis, right? So b is the intercept that the line intercept the y-axis, right? M is the slope of the line. This m is the slope of the line. This slope indicates how much the y value increases when the x value increases, right? So this is the slope. Now we will write the formula for the linear regression. Generally y equals to ax plus b. You need to keep in mind that this is the equation for linear regression, and we need to find the value of a, that is a equals to, here a is the slope, right? So here a is the slope, that is the formula is n into summation xy minus summation x into summation y divided by n into summation x square minus summation of x whole square. So this is the formula for slope. And we have b means intercept. So b equals to intercept. intercept, that is 1 divided by n summation of y minus a into summation of x. So this is the formula you need to keep in mind, that a and b, and this is the equation for the linear regression, that is y equals to ax plus b. So on the basis of these two formula, we need to calculate the prediction of in the given question. So let us move on to the question part that is asked. So we need this table. We need to copy it down. So in question they ask the x and y, right? Now you need to remember this formula for a and this formula for b, which is intercept. So there are two formula. So now on the basis of formula, we need to calculate the x and y and x square. So here we need to write it down as it is from the question. This is the x and this is the y, and you need to also calculate the x into y. This is the column, and also we need to calculate the x square. Now you need to cross multiply with this x and y, that is 3 into 32, which is 96, 8 into 54, which is 432, 9 into 68, 612, 13 into 74, that is 962, 14 into 75, 1050, and 15 into 78, 1170, 16 into 80, 1280, 10 into 65, that is 650, and 11 into 67, which is 737, and 17 into 84, which is 1428. Likewise, you need to find the square of the x, that is 3x square 9, 3 square 9, 8 square 64, 9 square 81, 13 square 169, likewise 14 square 196, right? Then 15 square 225, and 16 square we have 256, 10 square we have 100, 11 square we have 121, 17 square we have 289. Now you need to find the sum of all the value, that is you need to calculate the sum of x, you need to calculate sum of y, as well you need to calculate sum of xy, you need to calculate sum of x square, right? Then the value of x, summation of x equals to 116, summation of y, that is 677. You need to add these all things, 32 plus 54 plus 68, 74 plus 75, and so on. You will get 677. Likewise in x, 3 plus 8 plus 9 plus 13 plus 14, 15, 16, 10, 11, 17. The sum of all x is, that is 116. Likewise you need to sum 96, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you will get the summation of xy is 8417. So 8417 summation of xy. Likewise summation of x square, that is 1510, right? So now using the formula, that is y equals to ax plus b. A is the slope, x is the x variable, and b is our intercept, right? First of all you need to find the a value, that is we have the formula a equals to slope, this is slope formula, n into summation of xy minus summation of x into summation of y divided by n into summation of x square minus summation of x whole square. So now n equals to total number of rows. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. We have 10 data. So here I will write, so here n equals to 10. So as per the question there are 10 rows, so n equals to 10. So now 10 into summation of xy, summation of xy means 8417, right? So 8417. So now summation of x means that is 116 multiplied by summation of y, this is summation of y, that is 677 divided by n means 10 multiply by summation of x square, summation of x square means 1510, that is 1510 minus summation of x, that is summation of x means that is 116, summation of x means 116 whole square, right? So now multiply the part. So after multiplying you will get the value of a equals to, that is 3.429. So you will do it from calculator, so use calculator for calculating the value. So I got a equals to 3.429. so this is the value of a. So likewise you need to calculate the value of b, that is intercept. So you need to calculate the value of b. So we have the formula for intercept, that is 1 divided by n summation of y minus a into summation of x, right? This is the formula for finding the intercept. So 1 divided by n means total number of row or total number of data given in the question. Summation of y means this 677, this 677. So right here 677 minus a means 3.429, this is the slope, minus 3.429 multiply by summation of x means this 116. So if you calculate the part, then you will get the value of b. Here I got 27.92. so here I got the value, that is b, that is intercept equals to 27.92. we have y equals to ax plus b. So a we got 3.429, so we got 3.429, so we got 3.429, and x means the given in the question. So observe from the question, they ask predict the salary of employee with work experience of 12 years. So 12 years is the x, so x equals to 12 years. So here given x equals to 12 years, right? You need to predict the salary of 12 years, so put it down here 12. So now plus 27.92 92. So this is the B, this is the B, that is intercept, and this is the A, this is the slope, and this is the value, that is x. So A into x plus B, right? So if you calculate the value, you will get, I will calculate 3.429 into 12, you will get 41.148 plus 27.92. Now add the value, that is plus 27.92. You will get 69.06, right? 69.06. So this is the salary, that is if you have the 12 years of experience, then you will get the 69,000 salary, right? So the salary is in thousands. If you have 12 years of experience, then you get 69,000, right? This is the prediction, that if we have 11 years of experience, we have 67, then we get the 12 years of experience, that is 69. So as you can see, if we have the 13 years of experience, we have the 74. So we predict the value, that is 12 equals to 69. So in the final answer, you will write, if you have 12 years of experience, then you get 69,000, right? So this is how we predict the data from the given data set using linear regression. So we have discussed the classification and prediction, differentiate between classification and prediction. So in the tail part, we have discussed the linear regression theory. So what is linear regression, what is dependent variable, what are independent variable, and what is the equation for linear regression, that is y equals to ax plus b, and what is y, what is a, and what is b, and how can you calculate the slope value, how can you calculate the intercept value, and how can you find out the prediction in the given question, that is you need to predict the salary based upon the given experience. So this much for today. Hope you like this video. Share with your friends and comment, like. Please subscribe my channel. You will get videos based on the data warehouse and data mining techniques. We will do some Python hands-on practice using same data sets. Using same data set, we will use Python to predict the salary based on the work experience. So we will got the same result 69 or nearby 69 using Python programming language, right? So hope you like this video. Thank you so much for today.